Earlier today on this same stage, 5 EY teams presented their highly innovative ideas. Innovate EY, an internal innovation program meant to empower EY employees to try their hand at innovation themselves. In this ever-changing world of startups and technological development, EY too needs to develop new business models. With Innovate EY, they've built upon the infrastructure they've created over the last couple of years with the EY Innovation Initiative and HighTechXL. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome partner at EY and co-founder of HighTechXL, Mr. Patrick Gabriels.
Hi Patrick, welcome again on the stage.
Thank you, great to be here.
This is actually the 4th demo day, and this is actually also the 4th time that you're again on stage.
Yes, now in a different perspective, but it's the 4th time.
But it's obvious, it's for the right reason that you're always on stage, because you and EY already have a big track record on working together with startups. And if I remember correctly, you guys started a couple of years ago with EY Innovation, a specific program for fast-moving startups. Can you tell us a bit about that program?
Yes, it started about, I think about 5 years ago. We saw all these fast-growing companies becoming big. And then when they were big, when they were on the top, then we would start serving them as Big Four. And we thought to ourselves, this is not right. We wait until they're big and then all of a sudden we're there. But if they're still small and those entrepreneurs really need our support, it's very difficult for them to approach us. And that was why we came up with this innovation program to start supporting them with a specific program for startups and scale-ups.
And can you tell the key elements of that program?
Yeah, so we knew we were doing something which was not right. So we talked to a lot of entrepreneurs. And in highlights, to them it was very important to have services and they knew exactly what we were going to pay. So we said, okay, what kind of service do you need? We made a package. And then these entrepreneurs get a fixed fee for their services.
Oh, that's new.
So they knew what they were up to. Second thing is that they would get a specific client service manager, one point of contact they could call, because otherwise, and I'll be honest about that, they just get lost within our organization. Sometimes we do ourselves. And thirdly, they could also approach this client service manager with all questions they have, and any question that takes 1 or 2 hours is free of charge. So you don't get an invoice after each phone call of 8 minutes.
Yeah, it makes sense. That's probably why this program is also very successful. So you have this basics EY program, EY Innovation for Startups. What then did you decide to, 4 years ago, together with Guus, start up HighTechXL? What did you want to accomplish with that?
Well, I think it's in line with what obviously Guus said this morning as well. We were helping startups while we saw them struggle. And we saw them struggle with finding the right contacts, the right network. And for us as EY, we pretty much know all the big corporates. Yeah. We saw them struggle with getting funding, struggle with finding the right partners. And we thought, let's take a next bold step and try to be a little bit more entrepreneurial as EY ourselves. That's when we met Guus. And Guus had the idea of building a startup factory. Because he was already helping startups, but he said, I'm doing this one-on-one, and it's not going fast enough. And we're not making enough exposure, so it's too tough. So that's where we kind of started this together, and very quickly we had other partners joining us in this journey.
What strikes me the most about you being a partner at HighTechXL is that from the beginning you had a lot of your colleagues joining the program team, and really, most of the times being an acceleration manager, drive day-by-day business with the startups. Why do you think that's so important?
Yeah, first of all, when we started, it was a bare necessity because there was nobody else around. So,
that's right.
So we pulled in a lot of people from EY. But while they were there, they started doing other things than just offering our tax and legal services to these startups. But they really started to work with them instead of for them. They started to be acceleration managers. And we saw it made a big difference to them. They became more entrepreneurial. And they wanted also to innovate themselves. And so for us, it's also since then been a very nice way to develop our talent.
And that leads to the next step. So you had this EY Innovation Program. You're supporting a lot of startup initiatives like HighTechXL, but also PortXL, obviously. And then you took the next step on really Innovate EY. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah. So in the meantime, now as EY, we also understand that the world is changing.
Good.
So we made that
We made that clear.
And but it's not easy to innovate as a corporate. You're in structures. We deal a lot with compliance. We have to deal with compliance, so it's not easy. And nowadays we do have great top-down innovation programs, but we think we need to complement that as well with bottom-up innovation.
Yeah.
Because we have worldwide 200,000 people, all highly skilled people, and we need to unlock that potential.
Yeah.
So this is about a year ago or so. And Guus also has a corporate background. Together with Guus and the HighTechXL team and the EY teams, we started thinking this bottom-up innovation and this startup methodology, how can we apply this to corporates as well? That's where we developed this Innovate EY program. And this morning we had our first Innovate EY demo day.
How did the audience react?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, myself, because I was already proud, but I think what I saw this morning, I'm very, very proud of our organization and our people. I think everybody that was here was absolutely amazed about what they saw. Nobody expected this.
For the people in the audience, you had a demo day by yourself where 5 internal teams, after 100 days of acceleration, were on the stage this morning in front of more than 200 EY people, right? Yes. Including the board.
Yeah. And people here will get the chance to experience a little bit, because straight after this, we have our own startup presenting here. Because they got an offering for startups. So we thought this is the right scene for them to do their pitch.
Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, Patrick, so I almost don't dare to ask, but yeah, already I know a bit about it. What is your next step?
Yeah, the next step, what we're going to do, so this first Innovate EY was a pilot together with HighTechXL. In the meantime, a lot of my clients struggle with the same issues. They have their corporate innovation programs. But I see the talent in the organization struggling, okay, how can we start innovating and do we get the flexibility in the room to do this? Yeah. And yeah, so now with HighTechXL, we're going to offer this package to corporates as well. Yeah. So we're going to help them to innovate and to unlock their potential within their company.
Yeah, it's going to be very exciting. I'm really looking forward to this. It's going to be very good. Closing question. Maybe you have a closing remark on a bit more personal note concerning innovation, because you had a great, inspiring speech this morning. Could you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, I think what's important, and it's in line with what we said before, is that when we think about innovation, we always think about Google and Watson and blockchain. People, because I do now a little bit innovation, also people within our company, they say to me, Patrick, we need to start with blockchain. I think to myself, yeah, we are here, blockchain is there. You cannot just leapfrog that whole length, but you need to start small. And it's not about super people. It's not about the Elon Musks of this world, but everybody can really innovate, because innovation is not about a revolution; it's about an evolution.
Step by step.
Step by step, changing and adapting to a new reality. And I personally really think that everybody can do it. As long as you just take it with small steps and try to improve things just a little bit over time.
Thank you for these inspiring words. We have Finance Navigator, right? Which is one of your 5 internal teams. Ladies and gentlemen, Patrick Gabriels.
Thank you.